Good morning. I'm off to the gym and it's rainy. I guess the temperature has dropped. It's kind of chilly out here, 55 degrees according to the car. I should have known it doesn't look cold outside, if it can look cold outside, but I should have known it was a little bit chilly out here because the windows in the house are fogged up. So, plus the wind's been blowing pretty hard all morning. I really like it when the wind blows though. I don't mind it. And we have a lot of trees in the backyard. And I know that it's dangerous kind of for heavy winds. But it's so relaxing just to sit there and watch it. The leaves and trees blow, and then I have a wind chime on the porch that makes noise. So, and I think there was an accident in the curve on our street. There's a curve, and people, I mean, it's like almost a turn. It's such a deep curve. People like to fly around that curve, or they do fly around it, and ooh, this is a lot of traffic. So I heard something bump, thump, some kind of crashing sounding noise. And at first I thought it was people next door because they make a lot of noise in the morning. But then I was like, let me go look. So I didn't even look out of my window. I went into the living room to look out the window. And sure enough, there's this lady across the street. I saw her getting out of her car. She was walking around, inspecting her car, I guess, making sure it was okay. I don't know if somebody ran her off to the side, or there was nobody else out there. If she just wasn't paying attention and ran off, I don't know. She was on the wrong side of the road where she was, and I was like, well, somebody had an accident. I don't know what happened. But anywho, that was excitement for the morning. And then I was waiting for Liz to come on this morning, but it looks like she's running a little bit late. So I guess I can catch her when I get to the gym. And that can be my entertainment while I'm on the treadmill. And I'm thinking that I want to go ahead and start splitting it up, doing some treadmill, some elliptical. I think I'm gonna start that next week. I just don't want to overdo it. But I just feel like I can do more, because I want this weight off of my arms. Of all the things, I'm used to always having a stomach. It's just not gonna go away forever. But my arms, I've always been very self-conscious about my arms. They are so big naturally anyway. Then with the weight on them, oh gosh. I can't wear certain shirts and stuff like that. I don't like that. But then when your arms are big and huge, you don't want to wear sleeveless stuff, but that's like the most comfortable. So I don't know. I just want to get the weight off. And not just the weight, the energy. It gives me energy. It's like better than any kind of caffeine boost or whatever. It just makes me feel like, ooh, when I get home, I could just do all sorts of things. Speaking of which, doing all sorts of things, I thought I had put up more budget inserts than I had. So I have a whole set of budget inserts that I've designed. They are very, very basic, minimal designs. And then I was gonna come back and do stickers to kind of work with them. But I don't know how that's gonna work because there's so many different size planners. It's really hard to design for them. I think I'll design for classic, the larger sizes, classic letter or big size, and then I'll do the mid sizes because those are around the same size, and I can just do one kit that would fit the Happy Planner Mini. Okay, I gotta get from behind these people. I could do one kit that would fit the Mini, a B6, and personal wide. But does anybody even still use personal wide? I don't know. It's hard to know what people are actually using because we all jump around from thing to thing to thing. I know PP Weeks is popular, and maybe I could make some overlays for that. I don't know. And I am printing out overlays for all the overlays that I've made for the classic Happy Planner. I did those in 2017, and I started out doing them one for every month for the monthly, but they didn't seem to be, nobody seemed to be interested that much in them, so I stopped doing them. And then I got sick too, so that might have had a little something to do with why I just didn't feel like doing it. But I think I'm gonna start doing that again. I want something that I'm gonna do. Pretty much everything that I plan to do is going to be somewhat of a monthly deal. So last night, I know I'm far behind and late, but I still have to earn income other ways too. So, but last night I was buckled down and worked on doing dated January inserts, so the monthly and 5 weeks of inserts, and I'm doing them vertical. I took a poll in the Facebook group, and so far the majority of the votes were for vertical. I may come back and do horizontal, but I want to get all of January and February done before the end of the year. And so if I'm doing it for all of those different sizes, that takes a lot of time. So I think I'm finna get back over, because these people just not driving like they got anywhere to go. And I got somewhere to go. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But I have this idea of all of these components that I want to release monthly, and they will all kind of work together, and then you can pick and choose what you want. I'll have bundles. Yep, that's what I want to do. Now, how I can make it happen, I don't know, because I think once I get the inserts set up, the dated inserts set up, it won't be that difficult to just change the dates monthly. It's just getting the initial setup done. And I need to stick to my plan, stick to what I've decided I'm going to do, and stop jumping around and doing this and doing that, because I think I'm on the right track. Just like those overlays, I stopped doing them because nobody seemed to care, but now all of a sudden they're selling like hotcakes. And I think it's because this one young lady used it on her Christmas spread, and all of a sudden I got a bunch of sales for the overlays. So, and they don't actually have to be overlays. I'm going to set them up where you can just print it out as an insert for the HP, and or use it as an overlay. So if you want to just lay it over an existing page, or you just want to insert a page. The only thing with that is I need to have a front and a back. I can probably just do a grid on the back. Or nothing. I don't have to have something on the back. That's just me trying to, yeah. Anywho, now it's too hot. I'm trying to find a happy medium. And I am gonna get myself a mocha this morning. I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. Today is Wednesday, so it's early release day. I gotta do ballet drop off and pick up today. I think I gotta do pick up probably. And Oh, yesterday. So if you watched the vlog yesterday, I did come back and show you the storm and stuff. So yesterday, my plans got changed yet again because of that storm. Right when my daughter was walking in the door from school, my weather alarm went off and saying severe thunderstorms, blah, 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 blah. And in this county, the schools have this thing called 30-30 rule. So if it thunders, they have to wait 30 minutes after the last thunder to release students. So when that happens, when I feel like there's going to be a storm and they're going to be holding for 30-30, well, you can check the, okay. So this is what happens. They hold the students. So they can't get on the bus. They can't come to the car pickup area, anything. You have to actually get out and go in and check them out of school. So they don't want the kids out in the weather, but it's okay for the parents to be out in the weather on their property picking up the kids. Something about that just doesn't sit well with me. But anyway, I don't wait until it gets that far because it's chaos when they have 30-30. If I know on a day, this is another reason why I need to keep watching the news, because I haven't really been paying attention to the weather. But if I know there are going to be thunderstorms around the time it's time for him to get out of school, within an hour, I like to pick him up an hour before he gets out. So say he gets out at 3. But at 2 o'clock, I'm looking at the weather radar to see if there are storms or whatever, or where the storms are and when they're supposed to be arriving. So yesterday, when the weather radio went off, I didn't really think much of it, but then I looked out the window because I was like, should we go pick him up? And I looked out the window and it was like bluish gray on the other side of the street. And I was like, oh yeah, I think we better go pick him up now. So that's what we did. So I picked him up and then we went to the store and we were trying to make a mad dash to get in and out of there so that we wouldn't get caught in that downpour. So we did make it to the car before it started raining, but we didn't make it home before it started raining. However, it wasn't really raining that hard when we first pulled in our driveway. And as soon as we started to get out of the car, it just poured. I was like, okay. We sat there a few minutes, but we eventually just got out and went back later and got groceries out of the car. Luckily, I just grabbed the one bag that had cold stuff in it, and we came back and got other stuff later. But, yep. So I'm here. Let me get in here and get this working out done. And I will holler at y'all. Ooh, what's going on with that hair? I just combed it back this morning, by the way. So it's just like lumpy and bumpy. But anyway, let me get out of here and get in the gym. Okay, I'm leaving the gym now. I put the incline on the treadmill, and I think I shouldn't have done that because now my shin, the one that has the sarcoidosis problems, is kind of sore or achy, or I don't know. You ever heard of shin splints? Something that dancers get? I don't know if that's what I have, but that's what I assume that they feel like. But anyway, I'm getting ready to get in this car out of this cold, drizzly weather and order my coffee, and then we'll talk. Okay, so like I said, I had to take it easy, and that's the reason why I went to the elliptical before, was because the treadmill was hurting my shin, and I couldn't get a good incline without it being painful. And yeah, so I mean, I had to stop a couple of times, and then I just went kind of slow because it was hurting with every step I took. So I started to go back there and get on the elliptical, but I didn't do it because it's so chilly out here and I didn't want to be soaking wet with sweat coming out of there like that. So, but we are going to go to Michael's after I get my coffee, or my mocha. It's not really a coffee, but I call it coffee, and see if they have Capital Chic stuff. Now the website says that it's not in stock, not available at my store, but it shows what end cap it's supposed to be on. So, and there's been other things where they say they that it's not in the store, and then I go to the store and it's there. So I'm just gonna check since I'm right out here anyway and see. And there's something that I needed to get from Walmart and I didn't write it down yet again. And so I don't know what that is. I don't know. And maybe I can go to Target instead of Walmart. Something I needed from there too, but I don't remember what that was either. I have really, for somebody that has umpteen planners and paper everywhere, I don't write stuff down. I need to start writing stuff down or putting it in my shopping app or something. I do have a shopping app, and I usually have my phone in the kitchen with me, propped up somewhere while I'm cooking. And I used to be real good about, like, if I used the last bit of a seasoning, I would put it in the shopping app so that I would remember the next time I went to the store to pick that up. But not so much anymore. So yeah, I was able to watch Liz the whole time I was on the whole time I was on the treadmill, and then when I did the hip abduction thingy, I was able to watch. And I never did call the plastic surgeon to see if it was okay for me to do weights. I need to do that. I'll try and remember to do that today. Since I was watching something on YouTube, I didn't really do a lot of thinking and organizing of my thoughts on the treadmill today. That's usually what I do. But I think I have a pretty good grip on what I need to do today when I get home. I know one thing I need is some more headbands. That was one thing. One of them, these are like 88 cents. I got a two-pack from Walmart, and I was just getting ready to put it on yesterday and it snapped. I didn't even pull it apart really. I just kind of push them back, and as I was pushing it back, it just cracked. So I guess that's because I had a big head. I don't know. But anyway, my coffee is supposed to be ready in, oh, I hope that wasn't blowing your eardrums out. But my mocha is supposed to be ready in 3 minutes. It's probably only been 1 minute. But I'm so anxious to get over here to Michael's and see what I can see that I'm rushing time. Okay, I got my liquid breakfast. So now it's really, really hot too. And the temperature outside is dropping. Wow, it's 49 now. It was 55. It's dropping. It's cold. I was walking. I didn't park. This thing is so annoying. So I didn't park that far away from the building, but the wind was slapping me in the face while I was walking up there and taking my breath away. It's not like I have a whole lot of breath anyway, so it's not hard to take it, but it's cold out there. I love weather like this. This is right up my alley. Yes. Just think it was like 80 something. Was that yesterday or the day before? It was hot yesterday. But It's cold today. Gonna have to put an extra blanket on my bed tonight. Ooh, maybe I should order another heater. I got those ceramic heaters. We had some, but they're starting to be too old. And I don't trust them. And maybe I should order a new one. If I could find one on Amazon at a good price like the other one I got, I think I will. Ooh, we should have chili or something like that tonight. I got chili beans. Chili is starting to be like spaghetti for me. I'm getting sick of having it. It's another easy, quick and easy recipe. I mean, I can make it the long, slow cook way, and I can also make it quick and easy way. But I think we might have chili tonight. Turkey chili. We don't eat. I don't cook ground beef. I might eat a hamburger out, rarely, but I don't cook ground beef in my house. Target parking lot is not that full. Considering, oh, look at the birds. Oh, I can't show them to you. Maybe you can see them out the window there. For some reason, I can't flip the camera while I am recording. It won't let me. Or it doesn't show the little icon where I can flip it. Maybe it will, but since I'm driving, I can't be fiddling around with it, trying to figure it out, and I haven't really tried to figure it out any other time. So here we are, already at the Michael's parking lot. Target is across the way over there. Why is Target basket over here? A lone little basket sitting in the middle of the thingy-mabob. Okay, we're gonna take a long stroll, relaxing stroll through Michael's and see what they got. Probably nothing, but I might need to save that cup too. I had started, well, I saved the cup and cut it down to be a cover. Okay, so I cut it down to be a cover for a junk journal. But I haven't done anything with it yet because I've been doing other stuff. Anyway, let's get into this Michael's and see what's going on. Okay, according to what the website said, it should be over here. But I don't see it.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so they don't have it. I asked and the lady looked and checked for me. But look at this. Pretty washi. And these little, I guess they're little calendars, 12 months. They're real tiny and cute, but not worth $5.99 at all. Maybe like $1. And then these were interesting too. Those are self-adhesive pockets. I don't know what my obsession is with those, but I like self-adhesive pockets. And then they got this stuff down here. If I can get it in the camera. That bag is, the little pouch is cute. Go get her stickers. What is this? No. Where are they getting this $5.99 price from? They got pens. Still too expensive. I think I have an obsession with paper pads. Really. It's 50% off, but I don't know. That's cute. I guess I'll be leaving empty-handed because I don't see anything that I want or need. These are pretty to look at. So that was a bust. Didn't buy anything. I'll try again Friday when I'm leaving the gym. So I could go to Target, but I don't really want to. I think I got enough chili beans at the house to bring us through. My birthday is Friday, and I was debating yesterday, we have a group chat on Facebook, a group messenger, whatever. Should I post in there, are we doing anything for my birthday, or should I make my own plans? I got a feeling I'm just gonna be making my own plans. And if that's the case, then me and my two youngest are the only ones that'll be involved, because the other ones probably don't even realize. I don't know. But I decided not to say anything. I'll just wait. Besides, I can't do anything Friday because of ballet. Unless no, that's too late. So yeah, I can't do anything on Friday, but we can do something Saturday. So if we are going to, if nothing happens Friday, then I'll just make reservations for us for Saturday, and it'll just be the three of us. I'm not even gonna tell anybody else. Is that wrong? That's just how I feel. I mean, it's like they're just taking me for granted. So we'll see. I always find this canopy of trees fascinating. Anytime I go down a road with a canopy of trees, it's like, ooh, pretty. Okay, y'all, don't pick at me, don't laugh, don't raise your eyebrows, but I'm leaving Publix now. I just wanted to err on the side of caution. I wasn't 100% sure that I have enough chili beans, so I went and bought some. And today is Wednesday, so every Thursday they change the sales stock. So they had quite a few things, buy one get one free, that I needed, like cheddar cheese. They had the tomatoes, the canned tomatoes, buy one get one free. The Rachelle tomatoes, buy one get one free. The rice was 2 for $5, and it was the Mahatma brand, not the store brand, so it was even cheaper than the store brand. And I think that's all I got. I wanted to get some more cream cheese because we're out of cream cheese for bagels, but it was all gone. Even though it was on sale, it's all gone. So I could try another Publix, but it's not that serious. They didn't have any snowball cookies. Now my young man is asking for snowball cookies. It's like, can you please just get everything you're gonna get? That's okay. Things are gonna be different. I'm not gonna be doing all of this. But I do like to take advantage of the buy one, the BOGOs at Publix. So tomorrow, that's why I always put on my planner to go to Publix on Thursdays. They have fresh new BOGOs. And I have the app on my phone. So I also check every week to see what's actually on sale. There's a lot of things. Publix is a somewhat expensive grocery store. It's not the worst, but it's not as bad as Whole Foods or anything. And they do have a lot of organic and stuff like that, green-wise stuff. But there are certain things when it's on a buy one get one free, even though if you were just buying one, it would be much more than what you would pay at Walmart or somewhere like that. You're getting one free. So it's probably like you're paying for 1.5 items instead of one item. And you're getting half of an item free, if that. That's the way I look at it. But I also check the numbers often to make sure that it's really a deal and that they didn't hike up the price to do buy one get one free. So yeah, pretty much everything I got except for the rice was buy one get one free. Walmart needs to get hip to that game too. And that was what I wanted to go to Target for, to see if they have the snowball cookies in there. I can't believe that this Publix, they have all those Milano cookies. I don't like those. They have all the Pepperidge Farm Milano cookies you could think of, but they have no snowballs. I even looked up recipes for that, but I don't think I really want to make them myself. Those are so good. I just rather eat the Pepperidge Farm version. And I have not even considered what we are going to have for Christmas dinner, and I need to get that together. I know I got the stuff to make the stuffing for my dad. I need to get, well, no, I don't even have all of that. I just popped the mix. I already have cornbread in the freezer. I guess I'll get that Friday when I come from the gym. I need to write myself a note. Maybe that's what I can use that B6 Stalogy for. I just don't, it seems so bulky. And I don't want to put that in my purse. My purse is already heavy enough. But I was using the B6 Stalogy as a daily planner. And I stopped because I didn't have nothing to do for a few days. And then I just never went back to it. Nothing worth writing down. So I think maybe I need to move back into that. But I just don't want to tote that thing around. I went through that phase when I first started planning. I had a, what's that lady's name? It was a designer. She died recently, like last year maybe. Kate Spade. I had a Kate Spade zipper personal size planner, and I used it for a wallet, and that thing had my purse so heavy. That was so ridiculous. But so I really don't want to put a planner in my purse, even like a pocket size. It's too much. It's too much extra weight. And then for the, I don't know that I would use it enough while I'm out. Maybe I should try it again. That's just too much. Anyway, I think I'm done for the day.